What is up, all you beautiful yingers? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Max.
And I'm Steve.
So if you're new here, basically our goal on YouTube is to keep old music alive and at the same time keep newer music relevant for the older generations.
Given that we're living in New Jersey and we're sitting in New Jersey right now, it's about time, young man, that I introduce you to the father of the New Jersey sound, Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run.
What time is it?
It's jive time. He's unbelievable. When I think back, like, he was such a big part of my life. You know, when I first heard him, I remember, I think I might have been in either junior high school or maybe even elementary school, because his first album came out in maybe 73 or 74 called Greetings from Asbury Park. And I remember the dude was on the cover of both Time magazine and Newsweek magazine in the same week. His first two albums were great, and I love them, but they weren't commercially successful. The songs were too much about the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area, and people couldn't relate to him. So then, you know, he was kind of given the ultimatum by the record company, man, your third album, it has to be commercially successful, you're through. And he spent over a year recording it. And this song took 6 months to record. He wanted to make sure it was perfect.
Wow.
You know, and it's pretty close to perfection, in my opinion. But anyway, hit it, Max. So the East Street Band, these guys that he's playing with, these were all players coming out of the Jersey Shore rock scene. You know, they were kind of, a lot of them, you know, were in bands that he played in. Some of them were in his first band, which was called the Bruce Springsteen Band. And others just came from other bands. And he kind of brought them all together when he made it. He got the record contract, you know, and you know, Max Weinberg on the drums, Professor Roy Bittan, and he got that nickname, the Professor, because he's the only one of them that went to college on the piano.
Really? Okay.
Gary Talent on bass, the big man, Clarence Clemens on the sax, and Stevie Van Zandt on guitar, and then there were other. Van Zandt left the band. Niels Lofgren came in. They've been in and out, guy. You know, but they're the best. Build up. It's a build up. Here we go.
I didn't realize, like, it must get, like, really, like, tiring. Like, when you're performing live, like, they're so sweaty and stuff.
Of course, man. It's a workout.
How do you still, like, that must be so hard. Like,
because the energy,
singing good, but, like, also, like, not getting tired, you know
Think about the energy roaring through these guys, you know, when they're, look at the crowd.
I know.
You
Someday, girl, I don't know when we're gonna get to that place we really wanna go. We'll walk in the sun until that trance like us. Baby, we were born to run. Trance like us. Baby, we were born to run. Trance like us. Baby, we were born to run.
I got to tell you, the first time I saw the Boss, as he's known, in concert was, I believe, New Year's Eve, 1979 or 80. Nassau Coliseum in Uniondale, Long Island. I'll never forget it as long as I live. It kind of introduced me to what he is, and he's the best live performer of all time, in my opinion. There's no doubt about it. Plays forever. He goes on for 4 or 5 hours. You know, tons of energy. It's a religious experience. That's the Boss, man. That's Bruce Springsteen. He's the best. He's the best, man. He's, you know, something else. And it's a love song. He's trying to convince this girl, Wendy, to come with him, that he has to get out, you know, and it's a ton of energy. It's a wall of sound. And
Definitely.
The one thing about Bruce, you know, that you know, performers of his generation, guys like, you know, Bruce, Billy Joel, some of the others, even Elton John. I mean, some of the others didn't continue. I mean, they kind of lived off their catalog. Bruce has been making music and putting out new albums, original material to this day, and it's all good. That's
cool.
Bruce.
I liked it a lot.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'll play you more of his stuff off the air because he's great.
Yeah.
You know? All right, what do you got for me today?
All right,
hit me with your best shot there, man.
All right, we got a band, The Killers. I like them a lot. This is an older song. It's 2006. Video came out 2009, so it's definitely an older song. But this is one of the many bands that was heavily influenced by Bruce Springsteen.
Yes.
So it just shows you how, you know, the greats from before can really
Absolutely,
influence.
yeah. And I've heard of the Killers.
People.
I definitely know some of their songs.
Okay.
I don't know that I know this one, so I'm interested to hear it. I may know it, but I'm interested to hear it because you're right. Yeah, a lot of the bands that are in your generation kind of came. Their influences were from my generation, so that's cool. Yeah. All right, hit it. Yeah, it's a good song. I know this song.
You know the song?
I've heard it. It's a good song.
It is a good song.
It's new wave-ish to me. It has that new wave kind of sound to me, but it's cool.
It's cool, right?
It's a hard rocking tune. It's cool. Yeah, all right, hit it. Let's listen.
Can we climb this mountain? I don't know. Higher now than ever before. I know we can make it if we take it slow. Let's take it easy, easy now. Watch it go. We're running down the highway skyline on the back of a hurricane that started turning with you.
You definitely hear the Springsteen influence. You know
he's a good singer too.
Yeah, he's a good hard driving bass line. The drum he's hitting those drums really, really hard. Lead guitar, you know, and the voice. I mean, he has a very similar sound to Springsteen, so I can see why you thought this was kind of a natural progression. Yeah, it's cool. But this song has a really cool bass line.
Yeah, it does.
He's hitting it hard.
Yeah, the riff.
It's good. Similar to Born to Run.
Yeah.
You know, that little interlude.
Yeah.
You know? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Highways jump.
Yeah. It's a little interlude right here.
They say the devil's water, it ain't so sweet. You don't have to drink right now, but you can dip your feet every once in a little while. Sing me a lullaby, come on!
It's a great song.
Yeah, I can tell you like it.
Yeah,
man.
it's good. I'm
Yeah.
glad. See, this is the problem with the modern generation. This is so like when you look up, for instance, when you look up rock songs, 2010s,
Yeah.
songs come up that aren't even rock. Like you click,
Of course.
you click on them and it's like pop or like pop, punk,
too much pop. You know,
or like
this is-
alternative.
This is a hard driving rock and roll song, man. That's what
we
you're-
need more of this.
You're singing to the choir, man. That's the problem with your generation. You know,
Yes,
they all
I
like
understand.
this rap and
I agree though, but it just needs to be more
every now
balanced.
and again, you need a hard driving good rock song.
Yeah.
Very simple riff.
Yeah. It's catchy though.
There you go, man. Songs don't have to be complicated to be great.
I
You just
realize
need
that
you
now.
just need a cool little riff and an execution, you know, and get a good crowd and next thing you know, presto, you got greatness. And that's both these songs tonight, you know, Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen and When You Were Young by the Killers, two great rock and roll tunes. Great writing, great playing, good execution.
Yeah, everything.
And they get you pumped up.
That's all we got. So peace out.
Peace.